Welcome to Donmar TV News Channel, mga nagbabagang balita sa buwan ng Setyembre.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, just on Facebook again. Yes, sir. Sir, kasi earlier you were saying that it's unfair for Facebook to be taking down supposedly only Facebook pages that are pro-government. But Facebook already explained that they actually took down these pages not because of their content, but because of the inauthentic behavior that they observed with these pages. So basically, parang may coordinated inauthentic behavior. That's why tinanggal sila, hindi dahil sa content ng posts. So sir, can the palace explain why the government is so involved or is so at least at the very least supportive of a network flagged by Facebook for coordinated inauthentic behavior?
Because we believe in freedom of speech. They may use as justification inauthentic behavior, but the effect is censorship. Kasi yung ideya na laman ng page na yon, nabura. Now, this is a worldwide debate, Pia, so we cannot actually finish this issue now. No? It's a debate ongoing not just in the Philippines, but worldwide. And I welcome, in fact, the possibility that itong children's group na tinanggal ng Facebook, I welcome them and I urge them, bring this to court because the entire planet is waiting for jurisprudence in this regard. Tayo naman, talaga namang nangunguna tayo pagdating sa jurisprudence, no? Whether be it IHL or whether be it freedom of speech. No? Yung criminal libel as contrary to freedom of speech is because of a Philippine submission. No? So, I encourage yung mga grupo na pro-government, pumunta po kayo sa hukuman at tingnan po natin kung ano ang magiging ruling ng ating hukuman.
Sir, the network kasi is being accused of spreading false news and even dangerous news like red tagging certain lawmakers and groups and even journalists. So sir, parang Facebook is saying this violates their policies and it also causes harm to democracies and even people's safety. So sir, are you saying that Malacanang believes that fake news and red tagging is protected speech?
Again, as I was saying, unang-una, no, yun sa tanong mo, ibig sabihin, talagang content-based restriction yung ginagawa ng Facebook. Tinitear down sila because of the content. And as you know, in freedom of speech jurisprudence, content-based restriction is presumed to be unconstitutional. Number two, yung, ano nga ba yung tanong niya kanina? Nawala tuloy yung aking thought, no?
Sir,
yung mga fake
speech
news,
po
no?
ba yung red
Yung mga fake
tagging?
news, alam mo yung mga yan, talagang responsibilidad nila na magpili kung ano yung fake news. Pero remember, in this instance, di na sinasabi nagpapakalat ng fake news yan. Ang sabi nila, inauthentic behavior. So, hindi issue ngayon ng fake news, Pia, no? Ang issue rito is, anong epekto ng pagtatanggal ng mga pages na yan? And the Philippine government submits it's a form of censorship.
Sir, by inauthentic behavior, they mean po, sir, fake accounts being used to spread a certain propaganda or messaging in a very coordinated, widespread manner. So, sir, fake accounts, does the government agree with the use of fake accounts to spread a certain message to the people?
In the first place, we don't know if it is fake account. We do not have access for Facebook making that conclusion. Pero alam mo, in constitutional litigation, there is such a thing as symbolic action too. So perhaps what they refer to as ano ba 'yon? Ano? Coordinated inauthentic behavior may be a form of symbolic speech too. I'm just saying it's a possibility, no? And I'm saying that we are now opening jurisprudence in this regard, and I think every country in the world will have to deal with this particular issue because obviously Facebook and their fact checkers now have assumed the role as guardians of truth.
So, sir, you think deception of people using fake accounts is protected because it's symbolic?
You have concluded that they are fake
It's
accounts.
deception.
No, you
Yeah,
have
but sir, you're saying
concluded.
that even the use of this could be
Pia,
symbolic.
this press briefing is not intended to debate with you. No? We are not conceding that these are fake accounts. We do not know what basis Facebook had in classifying them as fake accounts. All we know is that the effect is that it is suppressing pro-government pages, which should not
Hi,
be.
sir. Last question. Sir, lastly, given that and the findings of Facebook that Army captain was behind these pages, some of these pages, what kind of investigation will Malacanang call for, if any? How how deep will you go in investigating this? And are you concerned about these links to the army?
I don't think there's any law violated by an individual exercising his freedom of speech against known enemies of the government. Okay?
So, sir, no investigation by the palace?
Well, unless there's a complainant, how do we investigate? Okay? Yusek Rocky, please. Thank you. Pia?
Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon po, Secretary. Yesterday, si President Duterte, he admitted that he offered to resign because of endless corruption in the government. Can you give us more details as to when he made this offer to resign? Was it recent? And who or what changed the mind of the President? Or up to this point, is he still considering or thinking of resigning?
Wala po akong detalye, no? Kasi doon narinig ko na po yan. Hindi naman po nakauna-unang sinabi rin ni Presidente yan. Pero sa tagal ng kanyang panunungkulan bilang alkalde pa at vice mayor at ngayon ay Presidente, ang talagang frustration po niya, kumbaga, ay talagang hindi nawawala itong korupsyon. Kaya nga po, yung mga nagdududa kung yung aking mga pananalita laban sa korupsyon, lalo na yung mga regulatory bodies ay nagdududa kung ako'y nagsasalita on behalf of the President, malinaw po ngayon talaga. Zero tolerance po talaga ang Presidente laban sa korupsyon. Now, hindi po natuloy ang resignation ni Presidente. Tingin ko, hindi po siya magre-resign ngayon dahil 2 taon na lamang natitira sa kanyang termino. Pero igugugol po niya yung natitirang panahon niya para talagang linisin ang mga iba't ibang ahensya ng ating gobyerno.
Okay, sir. Follow-up lang po dun sa Facebook. Yung nga po, yesterday, President lambasted Facebook for allegedly laying down a policy for the government. And he goes on saying, and I will quote him, pati yung advocacy ng gobyerno tinanggal. So is this an admission from the President himself that the government is behind some of those accounts and pages that were taken down by Facebook? And since the President mentioned na pati yung advocacy ng gobyerno tinanggal, can you categorically label which pages are indeed part of the advocacies of the government? Kasi meron po dong pages, may referral to the possible presidential bid of Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, merong anti-communist pages, meron din pong pages on West Philippine Sea issue.
Alam mo, pinaka-sensitive ang Pangulo dun sa Save Our Children page. Okay? Dahil yun po ay pinangangalagaan po ang kapakanan ng ating kabataan at sa larangan po ng international law, notorious po ang mga komunista in recruiting children as combatants despite yung absolute ban on the recruitment of children as combatants. No? Iyan po isa sa mga advocacy pages na natanggal. Hindi po yan minimaintain ng gobyerno pero yan po ay tumutulong sa advokasya ng gobyerno na isulong yung obligasyon natin sang-ayon po sa Geneva Conventions at dun sa additional protocols ng Geneva Convention at dun sa International Convention on the Rights of the Child. No? Bakit naman po nga tinanggal yung ganyang advokasya? So malinaw po ang Presidente, kinakailangang pag-usapan ito at hindi po kinukonsente ni Presidente ang censorship ng mga pro-government advocacies, no? Kasama na po itong advokasya to protect the children against child enlistment as combatants.
How about, sir, nabanggit ko po na other pages, like yung those with referral to the possible presidential bid of Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, anti-communist pages. How about those pages, Secretary?
Well, lahat po yan ay advocacy groups, no? Ang punto dito, bakit kapag pabor sa gobyerno, tinatanggal? Kapag pabor sa oposisyon, hindi tinatanggal, no? Bakit ang fact-checkers laban sa gobyerno? Sino pa dito sa bayan na ito ang magdududa na ang Rappler at ang Vera Files ay talaga namang kontra sa administrasyon ni Presidente Duterte? Bakit sila lamang ang kinuhang fact-checkers ng Facebook? Hello, kung hindi ka kumbensado na na laban sila sa gobyerno, baka ikay taga-ibang planeta, no? So, anyway, ang iba't ibang mga bansa po ngayon, nagsisimula na yung proseso na gobyerno na ang kumukuha ng fact-checkers. Sinimula na po yan sa Europa at pag-aaralan po natin kung dapat gawin na natin yan. Dahil hindi naman tayo makakapayag ng fact-checkers, tanging mga laban lamang sa gobyerno.
Last na lang po for me, Secretary. Si Trade Secretary Lopez said that more business under GCQ should reopen fully and expand their operational capacity. Yung mga naka 50% daw po baka pwede na buksan up to 100%. Is this something that the IATF will approve? And was it discussed during the meeting yesterday?
Again, ayaw ko pong pangunahan ang IATF. Pero ang alam ko po nung huling pagpupulong ng mga mayor at ako po'y sumilip sa meeting na yon, sandali lang dahil I had 4 meetings ongoing by Zoom on a Sunday night, ay suportado naman po ng maraming mga mayor sa Metro Manila na bagamat nasa GCQ tayo ay mas marami pa o mas malaking sektor pa ng ekonomiya ay buksan. At ang ating kampanya nga po ngayon, we need to live with COVID and in spite COVID, kaya po yan. Pag-ingatan lang po ang ating mga buhay para tayo po ay makapaghanap buhay.
Thank you, Secretary.
Maraming salamat, Joyce. Christian Gonzalez, no? It's also on the line. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Gonzalez. Are you on the line?
Sir, ito naman po sa issue ng Facebook. Since Facebook is a private entity and they're operating here in the country as a private entity, sir, in a way, hindi po ba entitled sila to parang conduct whatever they want to do with their own business, kumbaga, have their own screening with whatever they want to do with their business or their platform?
That is correct. Ang sinasabi lang ng Presidente, dapat maging patas sila. Bakit ang freedom of speech binibigay lang nila sa mga kontra-gobyerno? Bakit naman sinusupil nila yung boses ng mga kampi po sa gobyerno? Now, ang sabi naman po ng Presidente, pag-usapan natin, because the Philippine government has allowed Facebook to operate in the Philippines, as in fact, we're the #1 users of Facebook.
Secretary, meron pong retired government official that asked the Supreme Court to issue a temporary restraining order to stop the IATF from imposing quarantine restrictions on senior citizens during the pandemic. Sinasabi po that it's inhumane and it violated their human rights. What does the IATF think of this? And maybe, sir, a reiteration na lang po yung position ng IATF tungkol dito.
The IATF cannot be bothered by this suit. Karapatan niya yan. Pero naninindigan po ang IATF na yung prohibition po sa galaw ng mga seniors is borne by science and medicine. Sa buong daigdig po, ang mga tinatamaan at namamatay sa COVID-19 ay ang mga seniors at merong comorbidities. And that's a scientific fact. So itong kaso po, bagamat hindi natin pinapangunahan ng Supreme Court, tingin ko po wala pong mangyayari dyan. Dahil isa sa acknowledged powers of the state is the power of police power. At ang basahan po pag-exercise ng police power ay yung pangalagaan ang kalusugan mismo ng mga seniors. So to the petitioner, ito pong pagbabawal sa inyong movement outside of your residence except for work and to procure necessities is for your own benefit. It is to protect your lives amidst the proven fact po na mga namamatay sa COVID-19, karamihan po senior citizens.
Thank you, Secretary. Salamat po.
Sir, can I go to the statement of the President last night to resign? He was mentioning this in the context of his frustration over corruption. And I remember there was a meeting on September 16 with the congressional leaders, si Senator SASP Soto and then si House Speaker APC. Yung offer to resign niya, was that made during that meeting, and was the offer made to the leaders of our legislative branch?
I can say that it was not made there. I think it was made a lot earlier.
A lot earlier, hindi po yun yung reference natin.
Hindi.
Okay, sir, but this is not the first time the President has said this, but last night, sabi niya parang sasabihin ba to or hindi, but he said it. Is the President serious about his offer to resign?
Well, let's just say he's serious about his expression of exasperation. Seryoso siya kasi pikam-pika na po siya sa korupsyon.
But he's not going to resign, right?
Mukhang hindi naman po dahil gagamitin nga niya yung natitira niyang 2 taon para linisin ang gobyerno. So again,
Alright, sir. Can I
yung
go-
mga the persons I have called their attention to at sinabi naman ng Presidente, may isang tanggapan na talagang papahiain niya by the end of the year. Huwag po kayong magkamali that I don't speak for the President. Marami na pong nagkamali in thinking it's just Harry Roque talking about corruption.
Okay. Sir, can I go to Facebook? Categorically say, sir, kagabi sabi niya, what is life after Facebook? First off, what does he mean by that?
Hindi ko po alam. Just take the President for what he has said. Alam niyo naman ako, ang policy ko, pag nagsalita ang President, I don't need to annotate. Ang sabi niya, kinakailangan mag-usap kami ng Facebook. Mag-uusap po sila ng Facebook.
That's not a threat to shut down.
Hindi naman po. Mag-uusap po sila. Dahil ang sabi nga niya, hindi ko nga alam kung anong kaya kong gawin eh. Kasi alam mo, hindi naman taking presidente, so hindi niya alam ang full extent ng pwedeng gawin ng Estado pagdating sa Facebook, no? So, ang sabi lang niya, pero kinakailangan talaga pag-usapan to. Hindi naman po pwede na kapag pabor sa gobyerno, tinatanggal nila.
Sir, okay, last na lang. You said that the president is offended by the action of Facebook to take down yung mga pro-government pages. But some of those pages, some may say that are troll pages. So what is your position?
Hindi ko
And
po
do you
alam.
want Facebook to restore yung mga tinake down nila na pro-government pages?
Hindi ko po alam. Basta ang alam ko, ang galit na galit hindi lang ang presidente, kung hindi ang iba pang mga ahensya ng gobyerno, yung Save Our Children. Kasi nga po, obviously, talagang yan po ay tinitirang NPA for their notorious recruitment of children, which is an international crime. No? Sa ICC po, ang dami na pong na-convict dyan for the criminal recruitment of children as combatants. And yet, pati yon tinanggal ng Facebook.
But you're fine with troll pages?
Hindi ko po alam kung troll sila eh. Kasi ako naman, ang dami rin trolls na umatake sa akin, eh, na-ignore ko lang. Tapos, ban them, no? Ano yan? It is hands
Yes, sir.
off. Hands
Yeah,
off.
hands off our children.
Hands off our children is the name of
Okay.
the page.
Sorry for the dogs. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Joseph.